welcome to the Circle of Enmity 8-man Nightmare Mode Denova Colonel Vorgath Guide. My name is Rondo and I will be walking you through this fight. For this fight you're going to have two tanks. One of the tank is going to be up top in the bird's nest, as I like to call it, and he's going to be controlling the grid. The other tank is going to be at the bottom controlling the droids that the top tank will be bringing out. Once the droid has been found, the tank is going to get up against the wall. The reason for this is there's no knockback for the entire group that's going to knock everybody back, but there is going to be one that's going to be a cone in front that is going to knock the tank back. So what the tank needs to do is he needs to get up against the wall, and if the knockback does hit him out a little bit, he needs to get back in his spot, because if he gets hit again by that, he could be knocked back into a red area, which would then be pretty much a wipe, because everybody else is then going to get cleaved out. Once the droid has been killed, one of the players, the one that was closest or underneath him, so you're going to try to get this to be a melee, is going to get a buff over their head, which is going to allow them to go into the next area, which the tank up top is going to turn yellow. Once that area is turned yellow, the person with the symbol over their head is going to go to the middle where that mine is, and he's going to disarm it so that the group can enter in. One thing to know about these nodes that are going to be turned green, when you've passed them, they are going to turn back to being red again. So it's very important that your ranged, your healers, and your melee are going to be on the newly turned green square, or if there was a green square in front of that newly turned green square, that they're on that. So you're going to want to all be on the same square at all times, so that when it does turn red again, it's not going to be a wipe. During all of this that I've already explained, there's also going to be two sets of ads. The first sets of ads are not as important, because what you can do is you can just AoE them down. They're going to run into the group, just AoE them down. They're not that special. You just don't want them to be hitting the healers or the DPS. The set of ads that you do need to worry about are the assassin droid ads, and the reason for this is you can't stun them in this nightmare mode. So what you need to do is, while the droids are out, the big droids, while everybody's killing them, you need to also be killing the assassin droids, and that's going to be the job of your two ranged. So when they're out and in range, you're going to have them killing them instead of being on the big boss, and this is the most important part of this for the ranged DPS. Alright, once you're all the way through, you're going to go ahead and hit the box that's at the end shown here, and this is going to open up a path for the tank at the end. He's going to then run through as fast as he can, because it's going to turn red. Sork with a pole is really nice for this point to help him at that last little bit to get all the way through. Now the last part is fairly tank and spank. So there's just a couple things that you need to worry about. One is going to be large red circles that need to be taken out of the raid, so only one person gets hit. The other is going to be small red circles that are going to pretty much one-shot people, so just make sure that they're not standing in them. And the last bit are going to be the 4 turrets that come up. These turrets in nightmare mode need to be killed, all 4 of them, and they're going to come up twice in this last portion. Alright, and that's going to conclude this fight. Thank you for watching the Circle of Enmity guide for Denova Colonel Vorgath. There's going to be more to come, guides, PvP, 1v1, all SWTOR related, and go ahead and subscribe if you like. And I'm going to go ahead and let this finish out so that you can watch how the fight actually goes, and I'm also going to put up a raw link at the bottom so that it'll just be the fight if you need that for references. This was Rondo, and I am out.
Is the weight of the world on my shoulders? Is the weight of the world on my shoulders?
day a new deception. Pick your scene and take direction. And on I search to connect, but I don't wear a mask and I have no regrets. I am focused on what I am after, the key to the next open chapter. 'Cause I found a way to steal the sun from the sky. Long live that day that I decided to fly from inside. I can't escape the pain, I can't control the rage. Sometimes I think that I'm going to say I'm not against what's right, I'm not for what's wrong. I'm just making my way and I'm gone.
Is the weight of the world on my
Shoulders, 'cause I found a way to steal the sun from the sky. Long live that day that I decided to fly from inside. That I decided to fly from inside. That I decided to fly from
Where's that space of fear you hide? There you go, way beyond the center, out there in space. I know you need to get even.
Tell me the one about the hand that holds you down. It's the bruise on your face, it always seems to stay around. Tell me the one about the hand that holds you down. She seemed to be lost with no intention to be found. So how does it feel? And how does it feel to be the one who's always in the way?
To be the ones that never made the pain.
Be the one who's always left out in the rain. Tell me again about the spark that meant the flame. Tell me again about the man who went insane. Is that place within for redemption? Is that voice inside with a decision? And if so, when? And if so, then what's the conviction? So how does it feel? And how does it feel to be the one who's always in the way?
To be the ones that never made the pain.
Be the one who's always left out in the rain. Be the one who's always left out in the rain. Be the one who's always left out in the rain. stare